Nation. Welcome. It's Sunday morning. It's 8 o'clock Eastern, my time. It's early. Hopefully the thumbnail shows. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 large boxes. I bought a dude's collection. We are going to see what that is. Again, happy Sunday. Here's my coffee. Hope everybody's having a good day. Little coffee chat. Even though nobody ever really shows up for these on the rarity, but hopefully you'll watch them later. All right. Dude reached out, actually, well, a couple of things. A dude reached out to me on Whatnot after purchasing one item from him. And he said, hey, I have X amount of things here and I don't want to sell them like on the stream because I have to go so cheap on them and I'd like to sell them all as a lot. Would you like to buy them? I said, well, let me see what you have. Now this was shipped on the 29th. Purchased them on like the 26th or 5th. So today's the 2nd, August 2nd. No, it's September 3rd. I don't even know why I said August, but it's the 3rd of September. So for this is an interesting box because I don't remember what's in it. I know what kind of stuff is in it, but I do not remember the exact ones that's in it. So let's crack these dudes open and let's take a little look-see here. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. So crack that. 4 big boxes of goodness. Box number 1. All right, what's this? Let's see here. Okay, that's a list of the stuff that maybe will be in here. Okay, let's crack them open. All right, so 1, 2. Nicely packaged. Good job here. Nicely packaged. Let's see if I can find the seller. Dachnomania store. Dachnomania store is from the Whatnot person who sold me this stuff. What's going to be in here is Masters of the Universe, Star Wars stuff. I think that's it. So let's take a look. So I've got these mailers. These, I think, are going to be my Motu figures. So I'm going to set those aside right now. And any of those I see, because let's try to just do this in somewhat of a orderly fashion. So yeah, here is first. So these are the Powers of the Jedi figures. So here is Obi-Wan Kenobi, the training version. Never had these as a kid, and I always wanted to collect these. These are concept or weirder type things from comics and stuff like that, which I thought would be really cool. So there is an Obi-Wan Kenobi. Got another, I think I have 2 Anakin Skywalkers now, but this one was way better shape and it was real cheap. So why not? We can always swap up. This one, Power of the Jedi, the Imperial Officer. As you can see, this guy right here. And it kind of looks like Liam Neeson, but it's not. Just a cool little figure there for that. And then this, I was real excited about this one. I remember seeing this one as a kid. When did these come out? These came out in 2002. And this was only at Disney. This is a Star Tours exclusive. This is DLX2, which is one of the robots that I believe that's in the park. But it got its own little figure. And again, but paying mostly $5 to $6 at the maximum for these. Most are $3. That Star Wars ones I paid up. I think it was $10. Don't know if that, but I paid face value for it, so I was pretty cool with just getting it. So let's look into box 2 here and see Let's see what we got. This knife is the dullest knife in the world, but I'm glad so I do not whack myself. All right, so we got another packaging slip here. Yeah. Same thing. Okay, got that. Oh. Those are Motu figures. That's a Star Wars. That's a Motu. And I believe that is all that's in that package. So let's rip this guy open. Really nicely job. This is a hard lot to kind of figure out and to box up. So I'm very impressed by the amount so far. So this is Saboba. Power of the Jedi #2. That's where he is kind of walking out looking to win the race. And, oh, here we go. All right. More to add to the... I'm going to have to do like a hangy-uppy. Show everybody how I'm doing it. I do it on Instagram. If you want to go to the hodgepodge_channel Instagram page, I do stuff there. So this one is Rune Hako, I guess. I don't know how to say his name, but got to have that one for the episode 1. Let's put him over here since he's episode 1. Again, cheers. Hope everybody's having a good day. Coffee. Okay, nothing in that. That's good. Boom. And that's close. All right, 2 more Star Wars figures here. We have got Nute Gunray. So I've got both of the Chancellor figures there. Look how cool they look. Look how cool. Awesome looking. Dig them to pieces. And then we have just the good old Hoth Rebel Soldier from the Power of the Force line. Just a Gennaro figure. But when you're going to collect them all, you got to have them. All right, so that's 2 boxes down. Not much is in this. The money within this collection is in those He-Man toys that are down there. And again, we're going to go through the Star Wars stuff first, and then we're going to open up the Masters of the Universe stuff and see where oh, here we go. Here's the store. Go ahead and scan that. Get you a little look-see peek. Good for them. And there is their logo. Good. Glad they had a little thing there. Is that a sticker? I do not think it's a sticker. That's okay. There's that. This one, I didn't look at the packaging slip, but let's just see what's in this one. Okay. Here's, that one can come off of the side there. Oh yeah, here we go. Just that's a little telltale sign of what we'll see here in a minute. And let's see, that is going down. That one is going down. All right. So I got the deluxe crowd control Stormtrooper. Honestly, I bought this. It was like $2 or $3. I bought this just because I remember seeing it on the shelves so much. And honestly, what caught me was on the back. These are the comic packs up here. The Shadow of the Empire, to where it is IG-88 versus Boba Fett and Darth Vader versus Prince Zyor. And that brought back some feels. Like Luke Skywalker in the Imperial Guard disguise. Dash Rendar is on the back of this. It's also where Leia's in the disguise with the thermal detonator and stuff like that. So some of these that I thought when I was a kid, I was like, this was kind of silly. That was for kids in movies. I don't want those. But I ended up looking at those now, and these are the characters that are coming out in Disney form. So I thought that was kind of cool to have that. So when it's that cheap, I decided to give it a go. So Those deluxe figures are something, again, nothing that's real fancy, nothing that is also expensive, but they have some nostalgia to me, so I love it. All right, so we got the Gennaro Naboo Royal Guard coming in that one. And then we get into some more Power of the Jedi toy. Well, just one that's in this box. This one is R2-Q5, which, if you'll remember, he has a little glow-in-the-dark version of the Death Star plans that's on there. Got a bad box, but that's okay. Power of the Jedi figures, they came out, and they are just... They brought out these weird and obscure characters, and it was cool. And I never got into them when I was kind of a kid, teenager, when this movie came out, and now I kind of want them. But again, the feels for me are on the back of the packaging. If you look, there's just figures that have only come out recently in the last maybe 5-10 years and stuff that are on this that I didn't even know existed as a kid unless you were really diving in to the world of Star Wars, which I did not at that point. Next thing. All right, so we got a Shadow of the Empire. This is the swoop vehicle with driver. Again, I don't have any clue what this thing is, but that looks a whole lot like stuff that has come out now. And again, if you look at the back, Falcon, X-Wing, Boba Fett, Slave, and then it's got some of those characters in the back. But to get that for a couple bucks, I don't think it was very expensive at all. It's sealed, never been opened, which is a cool thing. So it's in there, everything's good. The character is still securely sealed and all that good stuff. So that's 3 of the boxes. And again, we're just going through the Star Wars stuff now. We're going to hit Motu stuff. I've got a nice little pile of it sitting right next to me. So here's the last box of the $300 collection that we bought. Maybe. There we go. I feel like you got to do the sound effects or it doesn't work. All right, I can put the knife up. That's a good thing. Got another packaging slip there. Some stuff here. Packaging for days. All right, so we got, first up, another cool Power of the Jedi figure. If you can remember in episode 1, I believe, to where they're in the cantina, it's him. He makes his first character appearance. Boshik, however you say his name, which is kind of cool back on that. And what a cool figure. It's got the black jumpsuit, kind of a typical kind of NASA or space program helmet going on there. And this one's kind of neat because this does not have a card. That is just printed on the card. There's no like file card or force file card or anything for this one. It's just cardboard. Those are gonna fall. I'm playing Jenga back here. Let's put those there. All right, no Jenga. Good. All right, next one up. This one, Power of the Jedi. Like I was just saying, it has the Jedi Force card, and on the back, it kind of has a thing to where you could keep them. Ketwall, I believe, is how you say this name. Whatever, how these names ever came about. I mean, it's kind of crazy. I always loved this figure because of its girth, or this character, but if you look inside there, he has little bitty tiny, like robot legs. I always liked the bigness, the thickness, the girthiness of that dude, and the little bitty legs. Also has a cool head mold for that. And then, what else we got in here? Motu. Not Motu. All right, so I think we got one more Star Wars figure here to go. And then, let's see. Oh, yeah, just one more. Let's whack this thing open, see where the box is. We're good to go here. Yep, a couple more Star Wars figures, and then we're ready to roll. So we got just this. Oh, yeah, the episode 1, Power of the Force. This was my favorite. This was my favorite Darth Vader figure in the Power of the Force line. He's kind of a big chunky dude again, and he just kind of sits there and does that. Kind of cool. It's got the throwback to where it does that little number. So I think that's a cool. I got that one just because it was a throwback to my favorite Darth Vader. And then we also got a second Royal Guard. And the weird thing about these is that one is a Royal Security and one is a Royal Guard. So this is the Royal Security. I never had this one as a kid, so it's nice to finally have a look at that one. And then this one was so Guard, Security. So kind of cool to have those and to have everything rocking and rolling with that. All right. That is all. Did you hear that? That means a drink's needed. Woo. That is all of the Star Wars stuff that we had. So now we get to dive into the Masters of the Universe stuff to where I finally get to start my vintage Star Wars collection again. For those of you all that do not know, I have a weird love-hate relationship with the vintage Masters of the Universe stuff. I, at one point, had the entire collection, minus the Giants and the Prince. I didn't have all the Princess of Power. I had all the basic, not the basic figures, but I had like Randor, Scareglow. I had all of them. I had all of the Masters of the Universe line. I did not have all the vehicles and stuff like that, but I had all of the figures at one point. Went through a divorce. Those got sold. And then I came back and I started purchasing them on card and had a bunch of those. And those got sold because they started on that uptick of just getting stupid in price. And when I was paying, I don't know, $50 a figure or less. And I mean, I had Randor, I had Horde Troopers and stuff like that. And to see what they go for now is just, whoa. I would love in a real world, maybe fantasy land, to get some of these and have them on the card and display them, but I think they're too much out of the price range. But let's dive in and let's see what vintage stuff we got. So the first one, we got Masters of the Universe Ram Man with the comic, which is kind of cool to get the comic. He did come with his axe. Oh, he smells like Stinkor. I love it. All right, let's see if the action jumps here. Oh, yeah. Is that not one of the most iconic figures of the 80s? He's got two good wristbands on him. So that was a fun purchase. And one of the things that I really did dig about this is it came in this box. I had never seen a box like this to where it has a peg. I don't know what type of box this is, but that is a fun way of maybe displaying these guys. Because let's be real honest, Master of the Universe toys' legs are not the best, and I don't want to buy all the stands. But this would be a cool way to display them in whatever type of box this is and hold it and hang them on a wall somewhere. So that's something I may look into getting. Let's see. All right, here was one. Here was the tease. Oh, yeah, it's Rattler. Uh-oh, there, the head does work. All right, the head action's popping out. Doesn't have his staff. I'm not a completist when it comes to that because I will find his staff at some point. Cool tails intact. The head action works. Love it. One of the Snake Men, one of my favorite evil villains there. Let's go in this big monstrosity bag here. Let's see what this is. Look at all of this for two figures. And they just fell out. It ain't even a... Oh. So on one of them, we get Orko. Got to have Orko there. So Orko doesn't have his rip string or anything else. Let's see, his hat come off. Kinda. I'm not going to do it. Ears are good. Paint's good on Orko. So that's a good one to have. Got to have him. And then we come in here with Triclops with sword. Let's see. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's a strong Triclops. Sword's a little bent. That's okay. We just give it a little bendy boo back. And everything is groovy on that. Head rotates. Triclops. Vintage Triclops. Great legs on this one, too. I know it sounds kind of weird, but it's true. Love it. I'll go here since he's going to be easy to get to. Let's go with complete vintage like that drama. Spikor. So Spikor comes with his club. He comes with his mallet. And it's still got some chrome on it. It's got some chrome wear, but it is what it is. It looks like it's been played with and whatnot. So there is Spikor. That's a good time. Oh, let's see. Some of these are in baggies. I'm getting to the easy ones first to try to just roll through them. All right, next up, Evil Horde member. We have Evil Horde member Grizzlor with bow staff, or crossbow, I guess. Non-smoking house, gotta love that. All right, so there is Grizzlor in all of his glory. Love it. Now, when I said that I had all of the characters, I did not have black face or brown dark face Grizzlor, whichever one that was. That rare to where his face is kind of blacker or darker brown. I never had it, so I don't know what color it truly is. But I never had that. But so I guess I didn't have it complete, maybe. I don't know. But Grizzlor, one of my favorites. The flock, the big hair, everything about him. It's just cool. He's one of my favorite characters. So far, kind of all over the place. We've got two good guys. We've got two of Skeletor's minions. We have a Snake Man, and we have a Horde Trooper. Here in these bags now, it's surprise time for me, you, and everybody else. I do not know what's in these because I did not look at the packaging. So when I get it out, it'll be the first time of me remembering. Oh, yes. Love it. So now we got one more for the good guys. Let's take a look, see here at Man-at-Arms. Man-at-Arms is looking good. Let's lock in his back plate here. No, we'll do it later. Let's see legs. Little loose. That's where those stands or something, but that box would look good. He's missing his shin guard and he's missing his mace. Again, wasn't too concerned about that because these figures, those are accessories. That does not stay for some reason. Those accessories aren't all that hard to get. So we're 2, 4, 6, we're 7 of the figures in. And again, this is going to start another collection for me. It's been fun starting new collections. The thing is trying to get them all. Yeah, we're going to add another one to the Horde. That one had a note in it. Read that. I think it just says my name on it, to be honest. This may have been. Oh yeah, look at Leech. No crossbow for Leech, but look at that. Let's see if the suction works. Let's suck on this. Kinda. Anyway, Leech, big bulky guy, awesome. They've done some real good customs and good figures later on in the line with him instead of just having that come at you with that side face. But I do think that's an awesome figure. That one's heavy. That may be double. Let's go into one of these here. All right. Thanks again for everybody joining. I know some people have stopped by. Hopefully I haven't missed any comments. I don't think really anybody has said anything, really. What's this button do? No, I don't think anybody said anything. But at least you're stopping in, saying hello. That's nice of you. All right, this got 2 of them in it. Sweet. That one we're going to... So this one... Oh, he's got it. Sweet. Complete. Now, not so mossy in the smelling department. Smells like soap, actually, so it looks like this one had some cleaning done. Also has a mace droppage there. But we got Beastman's repaint of Mossman. I like Mossman like... I like Mossman like this without the armor, the yellow armor that was... I just think that makes him look a lot cooler and a lot more of what he should be. Let's dive into this one. This one I'm real excited about. This is a complete, and this one was one of the ones that I needed it to be complete for it to be starting in the collection. We got Skeletor. It is a 1981 Skeletor, so it's got the soft head. That kind of stuff does not bother me, but I did want the original, and I was told this is the original, and feeling of the plastic it is. I got the original staff, and I got the original sword. So he is ready to rock and roll. The sword is broke, and they did say it had some chew marks on it, but that's okay. I'm very thrilled to have an original 81 Skeletor with all the accessories. Love that. That's high on the list for me. That's probably my favorite one I got, just because of the age, and it needed to have the stuff with it. Just like He-Man. I never played with him with the shield and whatnot, but don't you kind of have to have that? I kind of feel like you do. All right, let's see who is next. No accessories in that. That's cool. All right, so up for this one of my favorites. Again, a good guy. We got good old Mechanic, the guy who could see over 2 inches of trees there. It's good times. No, what did he come with? He come with a bat or something like that, I think. But he's there. It's good times. And then last, this is a bulky one. I think I know what's in this, but let's see what we got. Oh, it's multiples. So it is, oh Lord, there's quite a few multiples. Never mind, it is not what I thought. I did not buy what I thought I had. Ha! What do you know? All right, so coming up next. Got a loose legs here. Stratos, and they put these rubber bands on because the clips didn't work. That's okay with me. I got red wings. I got blue jetpack. So we got Stratos coming in. Kind of cool looking. Again, I'm not looking for any kind of... Oh, this one, I think this one was a free one. I don't really remember. Really bad legs. No gun either for Man-E-Faces, but got to have him in the collection. There's Man-E-Faces. My pile is getting very big over here. And then we got 2 more. Go 2 baddies too. 2 of Skeletor's evil henchmen. So no mace or claw. Got a Clawful. Claw works. Got his complete chest plate. Nothing broken. Legs are a little loose on that, but that's okay. We'll get that. I need to learn how to tighten these up, to be real honest. But Clawful's there. That's good times. And then last but definitely not least is one of my favorite toys of all time. And I got this one because I wanted this version. The flatback version of Too Bad. I never did like the girthy Too Bad. I always, as a kid, I had the flat back piece, and that's the one I want. Too Bad, loved his story in the Mike Young production to see actually how this came about. But I am so excited to have not only some of the harder to find Star Wars figures, but I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 He-Man figures. That's a good start to the collection. So, I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I don't know if I'm going to display them standing up, which I doubt I'm going to. I would love to have the space. I do have the space. I don't have the building expertise or I got it in my head, but I don't know how to produce it to where I think it would be cool to have a Skeletor vintage and then the next one, and then have 3 or 4 of them together from what's coming out today to have original, the Mike Young series, have the classics, and then have the retro all standing in a row, or kind of the evolution of some of these characters. Gets expensive, and 4 figures takes up a whole lot of space, but that is what it is. Anyway, that's me. I hope everybody had a good day. Thanks for the few of you that stopped by. Hopefully more of you are watching this later on in the day. Happy Sunday. Hope you have a good cup of joe. We will talk to you all soon. I don't know if next week's going to happen because of football starting, and we're out of town on Saturday for a show. So maybe I'll have to do this earlier in the week. But we'll see. Until next time, peace out, home skillets. Happy Sunday.